Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm here with Daybreak Coins. I hope you're having a good day. And today I'm going to be going through some of my graded coins. So originally I wanted to do this as a kind of collection show-off. Just kind of show you guys some interesting stuff. But I decided that it might be more interesting if I kind of did a guess the grade. So I'll give you kind of a look over of it, and then I will reveal the grade. So here we go. Starting with this Beast Dollar. This is an annex slab, in case that's helpful. So you can kind of see it. It's a pretty nice coin. Nice, good old Peace Dollar. Take your guess. And that was an AU58. Gotta keep them in the right piles. So here we go. We got a 1962 Franklin half dollar. This is something that I bought whenever I was really young. A lot of those scratches are actually on the case. It's just, really difficult to tell. This one has a really, really far reflection. I mean, my finger is 6 inches away right now. But just kind of an interesting coin. There's the reverse. Take your guess. It's a proof 67. So something like this can be had pretty inexpensively. I mean, this is a $30 to $50 coin. I wouldn't really recommend buying it graded. You can buy the whole proof set for about $30. So I would recommend that instead. Here we go. Here's a 1909 VDB. 1909. Kind of some chatter on the right side of the coin, some toning, maybe a little bit of chatter on the left side as well. See if we can get that to focus a little bit better. There we go, perfect. Just a really nice coin. And an older Pcgs slab, but nothing wrong with that. That one is a 63. I've got a couple of these quarters. I'm not too interested in the quarters, so I'll make them pretty quick. This about a $30 coin. It's been a $30 coin since I bought it 10 years ago. Some chatter on the right side, a little bit on the left, but a nice, uncirculated looking grade. That one is a 65. Oh, here's kind of an interesting one. So we've got a Walker. See if we can get that to focus a little bit better. That made it almost look proof. I can assure you it is not a proof. Kind of get a nice luster in there. Show you the reverse. It's really difficult to tell with this lighting, kind of looking through the camera. However, take your guess, and if you think it looks off, that's because it is. It's actually cleaned. So this is an AU50 details. You can see it a little bit better right there. It looks really dark in some spaces, and there's just no luster. You can see luster kind of around the outside, but the middle has definitely almost been polished, I would say. Just kind of a different color in the devices. Here is, we're not going to really kind of go over this one. Just kind of an interesting coin. Proof 67. Kind of a nice purple hue on that one. I don't really kind of see the point in grading something like that, so there's really not that much of a difference in my opinion. Hopefully you didn't see that one. Here is a nice Lincoln cent, or wheat penny. So 44S. Got some chatter on the reverse. But overall, a really nice coin, really lustrous. Take your guess. It is a 65 red. Actually, this is one of my favorite designs. Not gonna have to guess a grade or anything because it's a 69. 69 and a 70, really no difference, at least in my opinion. Definitely a premium, but a 69 looks the same as a 70 to me. I think this design is super cool. Mint did a good job with these ones. Some of the other coins, not so much, but I think that one's a really interesting one. Let's see if we've got anything in PCGS that's not a quarter left. So it looks like I've only got quarters in PCGS. So we will get to some other stuff. So we're just going to go through the NGC pile now. So here is a NGC slabbed coin. This is a 42 Walker. Pretty nice coin. Lots of luster. Go to the reverse. There is the reverse. Take your guess. And that one's actually an AU58. So, kind of a rubber coin, but that's how it is sometimes. Here we go. We got another Walker. Hopefully these are coming up a little bit better on camera than they look like it, because it looks really washed out. There's some nice toning on that one. I actually don't mind a little bit of orange toning. I know some people that really just kind of kills the coin for them, but I think it's cool. Take your guess. And that one's actually a 64. So something like this is a pretty affordable coin. I mean, it's $50. That 42 earlier that I showed, even, this is kind of a common date, same with that 45. But an AU58, I mean, something like that's only, $20 to $30. You can get it for a little bit cheaper if it is not graded. Here's kind of just an interesting coin. Waffle canceled. So if the mint doesn't like a coin, they will waffle cancel it. So that's what this is. They just put it through a machine that essentially turns it into a waffle. This makes it so kind of employees can't steal, like create errors and then steal them. They force them to go through the machine. However, as you know, stuff still gets through. Here's a couple quarters. We're not going to go through those. This one's kind of interesting. This isn't an old NGC fatty. There's a Franklin half. There's a proof. I just like seeing these older holders. I think they're really cool, especially the soapbox, the green soapbox, and the blue soapbox are just really cool. This one's a proof 65. Once again, a $30 coin at best. Next, we got a couple piece dollars. You can see some chatter on the left, chatter on the right, chatter all around. But yeah, overall nice coin. Take your guess. That one is a 63. So, on to the next one. This one definitely has cleaner fields than the last one. It's kind of somewhat of a hint, I guess. But merely just an observance. So yeah, lots of luster on that one. And that one is a 64. So it's a tad better than the last one. Another proof Franklin $50. And we shall keep going. So, this is an old NGC holder. This is probably 10 years old. Maybe a little bit longer. Nice cat bust $50. I really enjoy the $50 denomination, if you can't tell. I don't know. Just big enough, but it's not the premium you pay for $1. So, if something looks off, that's because it is. This one is a VG Details Improperly Cleaned. So you can kind of tell just the color looks off. And even on the reverse, the color just doesn't look natural. Which is a shame, because, cat busts are always a nice coin to have, just because they're so old, and I like the design. Here's just kind of a error. Struck off center. Always cool to see these. And things like these are really inexpensive. I mean, even struck, 60 to 70% off center. What's this one? Doesn't say. But even something, this off center is only something that's about $15 to $20, which is kind of surprising, but there's quite a few out there. But if you don't have one, I definitely recommend picking one up. Pretty cool. Here we go, another cat bust half. Very nice. It's kind of got some of that almost, to me at least, this doesn't look original, but it looks market acceptable, is how I'm going to describe it. Let's see if we can get that to focus again. So it looks kind of clean to me, but pretty nice. It's got some nice details. Take a guess. That one's actually an NGC VF30. So in my experience, NGC seems to straight grade stuff that might be questionable in a PCGS holder. So something like that, I would say a PCGS has a somewhat mediocre chance to give a cleaned grade. I'm not going to say it is cleaned, but that's definitely a coin that I could see getting a clean grade. So, looking at the next one. This one is a variety. I don't know if you can see it on camera. You can see it right there in the 9. So this is a 1818 over 1819. Or 18. So, kind of a cool looking coin. Kind of a little bit low grade, but an interesting variety. So, that one's a fine 12. A lot of these I've had for, 10 to 15 years. Just kind of always interesting to pick them out and look at them. But kind of want to show you guys some cool stuff. Here's a 1836. The toning on the back should really kind of start tipping you off. This one is actually cleaned. This is VF Details Improperly Cleaned and Environmental Damage. So the back looks like an overtone. Just if they get cleaned, sometimes they end up looking like this, where they look really shiny in the middle. This just kind of goes for any coin, but it looks really shiny in the middle, and then sometimes there's kind of this weird ring of toning around it. And then the obverse definitely looks scrubbed. I think the environmental damage is that spotting. And then on to the last one that I've got, for this video at least. Here is a 1832. A lot of the cat busts are really, really, really affordable. I mean, you can get a lot of these for $50 to $100. You could probably build a set There's only, maybe 20 in the set, maybe a little bit more than that. For $50 to $150 a coin, I mean, compared to some other sets, like the seated $half set I'm working on, that is very affordable. And especially being, 160, 170 to almost over 200 years old, just makes you think compared to some of the more modern stuff. And here we go. This one is a small letter VF25. But yeah, really quick, if you don't know, the O is the Overton variety. So a guy named Overton wrote a book and classified all the kind of main varieties and all the die pairings. So if there's kind of a variety, it's designated with the O and then a number. So this is the Overton 112 variety. So, kind of, let's see, I don't know if I have another one. None of those other cat busts from earlier showed it on there. But that is just something to keep in mind if you ever see an O or a J. If you see a J, that means it's a pattern. So, yeah, just kind of something you may or may not know. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed what you saw. I hope you maybe learned something or, got to see some more exposure to some coins that you may not have seen normally. I really enjoy the Guess the Grades that I see online, so I thought I'd make one because it's always nice to kind of broaden your scope of grading on coins that you don't see all the time. So I hope you had a good one, and I will see you next time.